Miku Binder Thomas Jefferson. Why is this fan art so funny? While many would say it's the far-fetched list of characteristics given to a well-known historical figure who is otherwise detached from Tumblr culture, I also think that the character sheet format itself is doing something here, and it may have something interesting to say about art, storytelling, and learning. Character design sheets are a common format for introducing characters on websites like Tumblr and DeviantArt. This video is not meant to disparage the format. In fact, I've made a few character sheets myself. I simply want to talk about how the way we are introduced to these characters affects how we engage with them. For example, take your favorite character from any piece of media and think about why you like them. Was it because of something they did or said? Was it how they interacted with their world or another character? Was it how they look? Was it their backstory? If I had to guess, it wasn't because you were given a list of their characteristics and told their distilled character traits directly. Odds are you met this character in a more organic way. A list just isn't that compelling compared to seeing actions that build character. Think about the writing adage to show, don't tell. You probably met that character in context rather than being told what you should know about them. This brings attention to the idea of the encounter, meeting rather than knowing, and how that creates compelling characters. To give an example for my argument, I asked my friend Sunny what they liked about their favorite character.
I'd say my favorite character would have to be Satoru Gojo for many reasons. Because even though he was essentially raised to be a weapon and pretty much nothing more, as he got older, he pretty much took all these other students under his wing and protected them and showed them fun and love and that it's okay to be human and okay to be scared. And even if you have all this strength, like there's more to life than just being powerful and just doing what you're told to do essentially and just showing them freedom in life. And he gave so much love, even though, like I said, he was raised to be nothing but just pure raw power and to take out, curses and all that stuff. But I think I just love him because he's just nothing but a pure form of just love.
My friend clearly likes this character for how they met them in the context of their story and interactions with other characters, rather than any description that could have been given on a character sheet. Imagine if they were just told by the writers directly that Gojo is a pure form of love. They would have to take their word for it, and it wouldn't be particularly convincing. Instead, this character encounter was dynamic and participatory, unlike a character sheet, which is a static list of information that we just have to accept. This is why I think the character sheet format makes it harder to take a character seriously. It's unlike how we are introduced to characters in stories, and definitely unlike how we meet people in the real world. It leaves less for us to interpret on our own. Follow for part 2, where I will share some powerful real world applications for meeting rather than knowing.